Abstract Interviews with Joe Thomas and Mitch Michaelson. Interviewing humans pursuing art. Abstract Interviews with your host, Mitch Michaelson and Joe Thomas. Interviewing humans pursuing art. Interviewing humans pursuing art.
And welcome to Abstract Interviews. Abstract Contact presents Abstract Interviews, interviewing humans pursuing art. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for special guest, human pursuing art, Mobangaa for Fangaz. Mobangaa, how you doing?
I'm good, brother.
Thank you. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me here.
Let's get comfortable.
Let's do it.
Mitch Michaelson, Mobangaa for Fangaz. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Man, can't complain. Out here, beauty. Beautiful life we're living.
Exactly. You know, every time you wake up in the morning, you got an opportunity. You know, it depends if you want to go and take it or not. If you don't want to take it, I mean, that's on you. You know, you got to keep moving forward. Time stops for no man. No woman.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Time stops for no man or no woman. You heard it. Mobangaa. That's beautiful. Right off the bat, just jumping right into it.
I got to.
Got to, because that's what it is. Just one continuum.
Exactly.
Damn. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
So, you've been pursuing art, and I see you put out an album in 2019 titled MOFIRE.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a little bit about your album, MOFIRE?
So honestly, how that happened was, my older brother, so we was at the house, you know, and I already had written a couple of tracks, but I was going to drop 2 singles or something, and he told me, he was like, nah, I want you to drop an album. And I was like, okay, well, that's going to take more time. And he goes, I know, but he goes, make it like your debut. Something that it don't have to be super over the top if you don't want it to be, but something to set the tone, to make sure that people know what's going on. Like, this ain't no game. Like, you know, I'm coming with that fire. That's why I named it that, right? So I had 2 tracks, and, you know, we sitting there talking, and the next thing I know, I end up with more tracks, and then, but one of my favorite tracks, you know, if not my favorite, is the Ding Ding track on that album. That track, so how I was sitting in the room, and, you know, I'm chilling, you know, writing to it, and out of nowhere, I thought, like, hell, let me bring my brother on. You know, why not? Let me bring him on it. And he came on it and he did his thing. So, I mean, that album, MOFIRE, I mean, I got a lot of love from it and I still getting love from it, but it's going to be something else coming, you know, very soon. So, I appreciate everybody.
Appreciate the love, everybody, for the album MOFIRE. Go stream it.
And just so y'all know, Smalz Studios is where our whole album was produced. You know, Smalz is my producer. You know, he got that fire. A lot of big names been in here. And I'm trying to be the next, you know, one to come out of here to be also, you know, get some traction to where I can, you know, put some light on this studio too. Because without him, my tracks probably would be sounding like garbage, though. I ain't gonna even lie.
All right. That's right. Come on down to Smalz Studios. Get your track made. Beautiful work down at Smalz Studios. All right. Mobangaa for Fangaz going in the studio at Smalz Studios. Abstract Interviews sponsored by Smalz Studios. Mobangaa, that's great. You brought up your song.
That's how it be, man. That's how it be.
Randomosity through art. Beautiful.
Get him.
What a perspective you had. So you started to bring up your influences behind the song of Ding Ding.
Yeah.
Did it happen to be during a movie while your phone went off in the theater?
My man got jokes. Okay, but honestly, I was sitting in the room and like I played the beat, right? I played the beat. So like, I mean, there's some people out here, like I don't know how they do it. They write their songs, like they write their lyrics first, and then they pick a beat to find it, to match it. Like that's real hard.
That's an interesting style. That's
real hard. But me, I always hear the beat first, and then I like to write to the beat.
Yeah,
so
feel the groove.
What I wanted to do with that track was, okay, I was like, man, I want to make a record that is not necessarily like all, you know, talking about one side, but it can please all parties. You know, it could please everybody, can listen to it, have a good time to it. I wanted to make it be like a something that's catchy, something, you know, anybody that can listen to it, you know, have fun with it. So I was, you know, chilling out, and I'm on my phone, and my phone go off while the beat's playing. So when my phone go off, I'm like, yo, there it is right there. Ding, ding. So I started coming up with the hook. When I had the hook done and I'm going through the song, I'm like, ding, ding. You know what? Let me get my brother. He's going to kill all this part in the middle. He's going to take care of that. So I brought him in on it, and ding, ding. You know, he did his thing. Obviously, a lot of people like what he said on there, because I still, to this day, a lot of people was like, yo, ding, ding. You and your brother, like, y'all sound real good together. Ding, ding. I mean, he's not a boxer, though. He's a fighter. But, I mean, you know, ding, ding. It is what it is. He's not a music man. He like to throw them hands. So, ding, ding. You know, just in case anybody have, you know, a little second guesses. Ding, ding.
No second guessing here.
Don't do it.
So do they call him Marvelous Marvin Hagler, or was that you?
Nah, they ain't got to call me that. Honestly, they can call him that. Not me. You can call him that. Yeah, man.
Shout
for
out.
Real. Shout out to my brother, you know, AB, always balling.
AB. Shout out. Sounds like another human pursuing art.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. In that same song, Ding Ding, you have a couple dubs that intrigued me. You sounded like you were questioning the statements being portrayed in the art, which I think is a beautiful perspective to bring up something and complicate the situation and maybe drive some questions out of your listeners.
Exactly.
You then go ahead and say, she said the dick make her stay inside like she's on house arrest. What?
That wasn't me. That was my brother.
Then they go ahead and say, she say I am the foundation trying to build a bridge. What?
That was my brother.
Then they go ahead to say, I need every dollar. Fuck a motherfucking cent. What?
That was also my brother. He was all in the middle.
What a beautiful perspective.
I'm saying.
Do you have anything to say about the questioning going on in your music?
Honestly, with that track right there, what you just said right there, and don't cut none of this out. So
Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
No problem, man. No problem.
And everyone have a wonderful evening and good night.
Thank you, fellas. This was so fun.
Yo, let me get one of them.
Took a peek.
What you said right there, all them tracks that's on my brother, what I said that's my brother, I told you, my brother he come to play. You know, he don't come to mess around. He come to play. He come to get the work done, and he come to get it out. My whole thing of constructing that song was, I was gonna say, you know, stuff here and there, but my main thing was I wanted to take care of the hook. Make sure that the hook was catchy, and I wanted him to do all the rapping in between. You know, I mean, I said my little stuff in between, but by him saying what he said means, I mean, the hook, normally hooks make the whole song, right? But by him coming with that fire through the middle, I knew exactly that from front to back, that was going to be one of the #1 songs played on that album, and it is. Probably, I would say, by far, it got some numbers.
Sounds like MOFIRE to me. You know, one thing, a couple of those statements I would have questioned if I was your brother. When I hit it from the back, I be running out of breath because I'm trying to break her spine into 2 drumsticks.
Yeah, that's that fire.
What?
That's that fire. That man, I'm telling you, honestly, I got 2 other brothers, they rap too. You know, I got other family members outside, you know, outside of where we stay out here in this area, they rap too. But what I can say though, like, first and foremost, like, yeah, I rap, you know, I do my thing, but if my brother wanted to come out of retirement, it'll be over for all of us. Like, I'm going to just keep it 1,000. Like, there's no gimmicks. Like, I know I'm here to talk about, you know, myself and everything like that, but, hey, I give credit where it's due. Like, my brother, like, he a real killer on the track. I ain't going to even lie.
Real killer on the track.
Real killer.
Mobangaa for Fangaz. Go stream his music. Album MOFIRE on Spotify, iTunes, Google, everywhere you can stream and download music. YouTube, go check it out. everywhere. Mobangaa for Fangaz. Beautiful. Humans pursuing art. Do you have any advice for other humans pursuing art out there?
Honestly, one thing I can say is, yo, you gotta be you. Don't let, the outside influence, dictate what you do. Like, it don't matter if you want to wake up and go be a janitor, Hey, if that's what you want to do, hey, you gonna do it.
Do you?
And like, my message is though, is like, to anybody in any job, like, that wants to go do it, like, no matter what you're picking. There's gonna be, people that's the closest to you that's gonna say, like, yo, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing that. And you gotta take it within yourself, to stand up for yourself. And not necessarily when I say that as in, going back and forth with the person, but stand up for yourself emotionally and mentally. Because mentally, you're not going nowhere. If you think you're gonna lose mentally before you even start trying to chase whatever you're doing, you already lost.
You lost it.
You gotta have your mentality ready to where you know that if nothing that people say to you, no matter how close they are, mom, dad, whatever, whoever else, it don't hurt you, they just bounce off you, the words they say, and then you keep moving forward and go, that chair is gonna be ready for you to sit in it when it's time. And those same people that try to give you the doubts and everything like that, don't get me wrong, there's a difference of doubt and just flat out hating. Okay, if people have they constructive criticism, they doubt is because they were here before us. That's a lot of things that the young generation don't understand. Even people my age and a little older, they don't know how to respect their elders. There's people that been through the same lane that I'm in and other jobs that people are in. They don't know how to take the constructive criticism. They think that they know everything, and because they think they know everything, when they bump their head, I always be surprised that the older heads, they don't be like, I told you so. They don't even say that because they already knew what was going to happen. But because of how self-centered, that person may be that doesn't listen, that's what happens. So my message is, to soak everything, learn as much as you can. There's always somebody that can teach you anything. It don't have to be like the number one person in the world. It can be, a random person. You just take something that you learn basically and just add it to your arsenal, but put your little twist on it so it's still you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Take it. Run with it. Go with it.
Just like that.
Mobangaa for Fangaz. What an inspirational statement you have for the people out there. Humans pursuing art. What a beautiful thing.
I'm saying, man. I'm saying.
Can't.
You got it.
You could show me your technique.
Oh, look, I can't even get it. Got it.
I think I got it. I saw how you did that. Bag it and flip it.
Oh.
I see you.
Oh, bar. Hey, okay. You see him? He been listening.
Mitch Michaelson, Abstract Interviews, interviewing humans pursuing art with human Mobangaa for Fangaz. Out here talking about his song, Bag It and Flip It. Would you like to take a listen to that song? Maybe our studio audience would get down with us.
No, man, please.
That sound good?
Yes, sir.
That sound good?
Yes, sir.
That sound good?
Sounds great.
Beautiful. I get the bag in the flip it. I get the bag in the flip it.
Yeah.
I get the sausage dip it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get the bag in the flip it.
Yeah.
I get the bag in the flip it.
Yeah.
I get the sausage dip it.
Yeah.
I got the sausage dipping.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Got the sauce and she dipping.
Yes, sir, man.
Reminds me something like little pizza rancha.
Yeah.
It's a pizza rancha.
Yes, sir.
Love to dip pizza in ranch. Yes. And then leave.
Exactly, right? I mean, that's what we do.
Is that what you were talking about in your song, Bag It and Flip It?
I mean, you could put it that way. I mean, you could say that. But, yeah, it speaks for itself, I get the bag and
Clearly.
You know, I get the bag and flip it, shorty. You know, I got the sauce that she dipping. Basically, you know, that goes for anybody, not just me. I'm just saying anybody. You know, you balling. You know, you doing your thing, and then you know, you see the little girls, you know, come through and try to, you know, put their little 2 cents in, slide in the DM. You know, want to get a little taste of what they think everyone's getting, but they don't know because a lot of people like to judge the book from outside. Don't even know what's going on the inside, but from the outside, just for the look of it, oh. You know, let me go in and see what's going on. So, you know, she gonna come through and start dipping, you know what I mean? So, I mean, but it ain't even about that. But, I mean, like, it is what it is, you know? You gotta give the people what they want, but also, like I said, make sure you have your flavor on it, though, so you know it's you.
I feel that. That's beautiful. Yeah, sometimes they don't even know.
Exactly. They don't even know what's coming.
Yeah, didn't even get to chapter 3.
Exactly, but just already just ready to just dive in, you know what I mean?
Maybe read the back cover summary, but totally judged it upon that.
Maybe so.
You know, when you say, when the bag hits my hands and is disappearing, I got a little worried for you. That sounds not as lucrative as it sounded in the previous stanza. Do you seem to frequent the lost and found a lot?
No, not at all. Trust me, I've never been lost, but I'm always found. You feel me? But now with that bar right there, my whole dilemma is basically saying in the, you know, and break it down into a context people understand really is, you know, when I say I get the bag in my hand and it's disappearing means that, you know, I'll go out there and get my money. And people that know I work, you know, people that work their jobs and get their check, you know, everybody know they get paid on Friday, you know, through the week. But after I get that, you know, after I get the check, it's disappearing. It's just I get my money and I get out the way. I got to put it up. You know, I got to store some, you know, put it away. Like, I'm not in an instant to go and run and spend it unless I got bills and stuff to take care of.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? Like, I do what I can. It's like I'll never want to be broke ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
put it away.
Having no money, like $0, like that do something to your spirit.
For real.
Do something to your spirit.
Break you down.
You save it for a rainy day.
Save it for a rainy day.
Yeah.
I spend most of my money on sunny days, but I guess that makes sense too.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
sir.
Beautiful. Yeah, I really dig that song, Bag It and Flip It. What a jam.
I appreciate a lot of people like that too.
I get the bag and flip it. I get the bag and
Yeah, the audience, they started singing it again.
Yeah.
All right, folks, keep it down. We've got an interview to conduct.
Oh, man.
I know, more fire.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mobangaa Fangaz. Abstract Contact, Abstract Interviews, sponsored by Small Studios.
My man, Smalz.
Mobangaa Fangaz. Mobangaa, did you ever consider doing a collab with Tony Two Toes?
Honestly, I don't even know who Tony Two Toes is.
Shout out Tony Two Toes.
Honestly, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, okay, because I know that, like, you know, I got a little bit of trash, you know, and, like, can rap, you know what I mean, and will, like, you know, just try to shut out any other artist, you know, like, if I feel like they're not good or something like that, it doesn't matter. Like, I believe everyone is good. I believe everyone is good in their own way. Like, people, one thing I know is that everyone is not gonna like every single song you put on anything, right? But whatever person or whatever don't like these certain songs or whatever you put out, there's always gonna be somebody that resonates with the songs that some other people didn't like. So me, how I am is like, my head will never be too big. Like, I'll always give, you know, if somebody wants to work, hey, you know, just send the beat through. Let me know when I'm supposed to do my verse, and I'll do my verse and send it back to you. I'll record it here and send it back to you, wherever the case may be. I just feel like everyone is special and unique in their own way. And then some people are so caught up in the, you know, in the struggle, like, you know, shooting people phase, is that they don't want to try to take a different lane of music, you know, to give it a listen to their ear. You know, you got to be able to soak it all in, listen to everything. Don't be, you know, so on one way, because if you stuck on one way, that it's gonna play out after a while.
That's right. Teach love, people. Community through unity.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, that's a bar.
That's amazing.
That's a bar right there.
That is amazing. You know, it really sounds like you might give a fuck.
Yeah.
But sometimes I myself don't give a fuck.
Oh, man.
What do you have to say about that, giving a fuck?
So, the whole thing about giving a fuck is, I mean, yo. Don't get me wrong. There's most things in life, that some people like they don't give a fuck about. They're gonna go on and do what they gotta do. And there's other people that do care, that do give a fuck about it. As in, like, so basically, my whole thing about that track, honestly, that's what the name of the track was, like I wanted to bring a whole different listening, like, because most rap is about fighting, killing, shooting cars and everything like that. But I like to be more diverse. You know what I mean? Like, I can jump from this to this. So basically, I wanted to bring like the cultural thing into it. A lot of stuff been going on for years, but it was just like a more of a cultural reference, like to give other people, listen and let them know, like, hey, I'm just not gonna be in one lane. Like, I can talk about anything basically, and hopefully it meets their needs. But I mean, it do, because everything's going great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connect to those people who also don't give a fuck. Go
Yes,
stream it on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Mobangaa'z for Fangaz. All of them available everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yes,
That's
sir.
beautiful. Congratulations on graduating from Akron University out in Ohio.
He got me Sam look like Brian. Why everybody get me with that?
That's beautiful.
You ain't the first
What'd you get your degree in?
You ain't the first person that told me that. That's crazy.
Well, you did say you graduated from the Zips, and now you're moving the birds.
As a matter of fact, you're
So
right.
I congratulate
You're
you.
right. Yeah, you're right. I did come
A lot
from
of hard work.
I did come from Ohio. The Akron, Ohio. I mean, I guess it's all good.
I mean, what do they even know about hot dogs and noodles like a mutt?
Look at that. You see what I'm saying? You've been listening. I mean, hey.
Go listen. Mobangaa'z for Fangaz.
Like, I'm not knocking nobody or nothing like that, but like, yo, like, hey, hot dogs and noodles, you know what I'm saying? Not even with the bun, you feel me? You got to have the bread, and the loaf of bread, and wrap it over there, you feel me? With the noodles. For a month, that's 30 days. That's 30 days. Like, no cap, 30 days on numerous occasions. For a month, that's 30 days. That's 30 days. Like, no cap, that's 30 days. 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 Sir. That's 30 days. That's 30 days. That's 30 days. Like, no cap, 30 days on numerous occasions. Because when it's gone, trust me. Gone. You gonna wish you had it. Promise you that. Yeah. So, it's not. I'm not trying to glorify it or nothing or say it like that, but I mean, going through that, like, it do something to you. Like, it makes you, be thankful, for everything. Like, you're never supposed to take nothing for granted. Period. Nothing in this life, because nothing is ever guaranteed. You see what I'm saying? So. It's best, like, to just, be happy and be thankful for what you blessed with, because there's always somebody that is fighting every day just to get where you at, and you have no idea how worse it'll be for them, even if you're in a bad situation. But just always, give thanks that you got what you got, because when it's gone, trust me, when it's gone, you gonna wish you had it. I promise you that. Yeah. Yes, sir. For a month, that's 30 days. That's 30 days. Like, no cap. That's 30 days. That's 30 days. That's 30 days. That's 30 days.
Wow. Beautiful insight you have. Teach love, community and unity. Mobangaa'z for Fangaz. Can you give a little bit? Just a little bit of just give him a little.
You want me to give him a little like that? That's what you need.
Mitch Michaelson.
Yes, sir.
Abstract Contact presents Abstract Interviews. Here with artist Mobangaa'z for Fangaz. Can you leave us with a little word today before we go?
Okay.
Our studio audience is dying to hear some more insight.
A little word for the day. People be surprised, because honestly, the music that I make, like, people be up in the studio, people be writing, every day, stuff like that. Honestly, I write what I can, sometimes, but I don't really. What's crazy is, like, I don't really, I don't have the time really to sit down all the time every day to write something. But Thanks to my brother, he taught me, he taught me well. He laced my Jordans up well. He taught me how to, be able to write stuff, quickly. So by that being said, like I can go like, a week without writing nothing, going through work and everything like that, taking care of business. And then when I bounce back into writing, it just come through fluently. Boom.
Ding, ding.
Just like that. But the last thing I wanna say before we close this is that remember a wise man once told me, if it's to be, it's up to me. So, whatever you want to go and do, you go out there and do that. Don't worry about nobody saying. Just know you the captain of your ship. You feel me? And just make it to the promised land. That's all I got to say.
That's right. That's beautiful. Mitch Michaelson, Abstract Contact presents Abstract Interviews, interviewing humans pursuing art. We got to take a beautiful moment with human Mobangaa for Fangaz.
Yes, sir.
Mobangaa for Fangaz. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem.
And everyone have a wonderful evening and good night.
For a month, that's 30 days. That's 30 days. No cap. That's 30 days. 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 Okay. Thank you, fellas. Numerous occasions. This is so fun.
Yo, let me get one of them.
Took a peek. Sir. That's all you get.
That's all you get.